All right, now to the high school football. We start with the big dogs in Class 6A. South Point Catholic hosting a playoff game for the 9th straight season, taking on Williams Field. Williams Field actually has a losing record, but they make the postseason due to strength of schedule. First quarter, no score. It is Williams Field's Cody Guy to Q Skillings, and that's a touchdown. Lancers down 7-0 just like that. But they answer, though. It is going to be Morgan Curie to Nathan Spivey. That ties the game at 7. So we go down to the second quarter, and it is Williams Field's Moses Perazzo to Skillings, but the Lancers have come back. South Point wins this game 31-28. They move on to the Class 6A quarterfinals. All right, let's go to Class 3A now. This is a quarterfinal game as Push Ridge Christian is hosting Paradise Honors. First quarter, no score. Lions with the ball. How about an inside handoff to Blake Reed? How about a 47-yard scamper all the way to the end zone for the touchdown? The Lions take a 7-0 lead. Next Push Ridge possession. Check out quarterback Jacob Newborn. Rolling right to Eric Rafus. That's a touchdown. Push Ridge wins 38-6 to advance to the Class 3A semis. They will play Ben Franklin next up. Now let's move to Class 4A. Mica Mountain hosting Coconino. The Thunderbolts coming off a perfect regular season. They were 10-0. To Vail we go. Mica Mountain only in its 3rd full varsity season, but they've built a powerhouse. First quarter, no score. Jaden Bradley to Jaden Thorson to Jimmy Leone. That's a touchdown. Coconino now with the ball trying to answer. Coconino, though, it is going to be their quarterback, Colton Buckingham, and he is intercepted by Leone, and Leone is going the other way. A pick 6. He scores on offense and defense. Mica Mountain goes on to win 48-10 to advance to the Class 4A quarters. We've got some post-game reaction in from Vail.
Well, first round of state playoffs, and we dominated the game. You know, we came out of the gate really quick and 14 points right off the first 2 possessions. And, you know, it's exciting. You know, it's, you got to survive and advance, but today we played really good football. We got a good football team. We're 11-0 right now, and we're looking forward to hosting another game next week, and we'll keep playing as much as we can.
Sounds good. Class 4A scores. Walden Grove wins 30-20 at Northwest Christian. CDO with a tough night, losing 59-6 at Snowflake. All right, after the break, Class 5A, can Ironwood Ridge win without its quarterback? Can Cienega coach Justin R. Graves beat his former Tucson team? And can Buena win a playoff game for the first time in decades? Stay with us on KGUN 9. We're right back at it now with Class 5A and plenty of storylines to go around. To the west side and Gridley Stadium we go. Second-seeded Tucson High School is hosting Cienega. KGUN 9's Aaron Patterson covers it for us.
Quite the season for Tucson High as they host a playoff game for the first time since 1971 against Cienega, while Bobcats head coach Justin R. Graves comes back into familiar territory.
Got 3rd and 1.
R. Graves battling his former school as he coached the Badgers for 10 years, and a battle of defense is what you would call this game. Tucson High forces 3 turnovers in the first quarter, only to have to punt the ball back to the Bobcats. Finally, 5 minutes left in the second, and the Badgers get their break. Derek Mesa passes to Kevin Bruns for the 7-0 lead. Same score through the third, just seconds into the fourth, and Bobcats QB Julian Hanley with a fake handoff so good it even fooled me for a second, but we find Jaden Rogers with the big catch to tie it up 7-7. Badgers able to answer back. It's Bruns again with the handoff, taking the lead back 14-7 with our final score on the night, and Tucson High moves on to the second round.
All right, that was Aaron Patterson reporting. Next up, Ironwood Ridge hosting Kellis. The Nighthawks had to make a change at quarterback. Here's Madison Thomas.
Thanks, Jason. It's Hunter Rehrman in at quarterback for the Nighthawks after starting quarterback Jaden Martinez suffered a concussion in last week's game. It's Kellis' first play of the game. Quarterback Ronald Cody completes the pass to receiver Nathan Macias, and he's going to take it all the way. The Cougars making a statement early. About 7 minutes left in quarter number 1. Nighthawks trailing 14-0. A handoff to number 19, Matthew Kroner, who gets things going offensively for the Nighthawks. Then on the next play, QB Hunter Rehrman with a pass. It's Matthew Kroner again, this time for the touchdown, which ends up being their only touchdown of the game. The Cougars end the Nighthawks season with a 49-7 blowout win. From Ironwood Ridge, Madison Thomas, KGUN 9.
All right, thank you, Madison. Next stop, Sierra Vista. That's where we go to Buena High School. The first playoff game in more than 40 years, hosting Casa Grande. Here's Cochise County reporter Alexis Ramanjulu.
Since 1983, the Buena High School football team is hosting a state playoff game. Tonight, they face number 14 Casa Grande, a team they beat in the regular season. The Cougars were quick to strike first. Less than 20 seconds into the game, Casa Grande's Kendall Cade speeds past the Buena defenders for the first touchdown of the game. A 2-point conversion gave the Cougars the 8-0 lead early in the first quarter. Buena's quarterback Nashmore was ready to lead his team down the field. Finds Jaden Thomas in the end zone for the Colts touchdown. Buena couldn't connect on the 2-point try. They trailed 8-6 with 7:33 left in the first quarter. The Colts scored 3 more touchdowns in the first 12 minutes. This here is running back Andres Bonilla breaking through multiple tackles and diving into the end zone for the score, putting the Colts ahead 12-8 midway through the first quarter. The Colts never gave up their lead, winning big 65-28 in their first home playoff game since the 80s.
All right, congratulations to the Colts. Thank you, Alexis. Some other scores here. Mountain View loses on the road at Cactus, and Bisbee, that's a Class 2A game, Bisbee. They lose at Pima. Good season for the Pumas comes to an end, 38-22.